Welcome to another RetireCoast.com video produced for your enjoyment and narrated by Bill Anderson.
Welcome to Cruzin the Coast in beautiful Ocean Springs, Mississippi on this terrific October day. We're walking around Ocean Springs, which has been almost completely closed down, at least the downtown area, to allow for all of these terrific classic cars to be parked here for our enjoyment. There's no charge to come in and walk around. There are lots of vendors there selling food and drink. You can enjoy yourself, talk to the owners of the vehicles. There are several streets. They're parked all over. There are hundreds of cars here. And this is just one of the venues that's taking place along the Mississippi Gulf Coast in this first week of October every year. Now this year is bigger turnout than last year, which was a bigger turnout than the year before. So each year has gotten progressively larger. So now we're at somewhere near 7,000 cars. I'm not sure that that's an accurate number, but that's what I've heard. And these cars are coming from all over the southern states, from other states too, as far as California, to display their vehicles and talk to other owners. Some of these cars are actually for sale. There's a whole row of cars that are up for sale. I was surprised at looking at the prices. I thought they were somewhat reasonable for cars in these conditions. So people come over here and sometimes they buy a car, but mostly they just walk around and take a look at what you can see right here, which are a lot of beautifully maintained vehicles. Except for the ones that aren't. There apparently is an entire class of vehicle that is supposed to be in some arrested development stage. I love this Roadster here. I just have a thing for the 40s and the 30s vehicles, like this gold one that you can see here. Terrific vehicles. Americans made some fantastic cars back years and years ago. We still do, but these cars are memories for a lot of people that come here. I can tell that there are people of all ages and family members that come, but the folks with a little bit of gray hair can remember possibly driving some of these cars that were owned by their parents when they were younger, or their grandparents, or their great-grandparents. Now look at this Chevy just driving up here. Isn't that a great car? And what a terrific day. The temperature this morning was about 68 degrees with the sun out, and humidity was just non-existent. You see everybody's walking around in shorts. So they enjoy themselves here in Ocean Springs along with some shopping. I know that I purchased a shirt for the occasion. See that Nash there? That's a small little car that was built back in the 50s and is discontinued. But they've got some cars here in the 30s, such as this one here, and then some Roadsters, lots and lots of Roadsters. Now these vehicles are driving around the entire Mississippi Gulf Coast, not just here being parked. There are miles and miles and miles of roads, particularly along US Highway 90, and then streets that are attached to Highway 90. Vehicles are parked there, and people are sitting out on US Highway 90 for a stretch of about 25 miles where the cars are driving by all day long, and the traffic is very slow, so it's easy to see them coming by. You know, when you see them sitting here, it's hard to imagine that these cars all are drivable. I believe that's the case. You have to drive your car in. These aren't just cars that are sitting around and not operating. So the owners are very good mechanics as well, and they can tell you everything you need to know about the vehicles, which is pretty interesting for some of us that worked on some of these old vehicles when we were a little younger. And for the younger people who have never seen these cars before, it must be fascinating. So this is one reason to come to the Mississippi Gulf Coast every year in October. But don't just come in October, come in the winter too, because our winters are very mild. You can stay in a vacation rental such as ChristiesGulfBeachRentals.com and enjoy yourself while you're here. We have lots and lots of things to do. Now, Ocean Springs in the evening, and this area that I'm showing you now is full of restaurants and pubs that are open. It's a lively area to come to in the evening any time of the year. So don't wait just till October. Come other times of the year too. Enjoy our beautiful beaches and all of the other things that we do here, such as fishing. If you're interested in the possibility of moving to Ocean Springs or to anywhere along the Mississippi Gulf Coast, just drop us a line, send us a text, talk to us. We'll make the right referral for you, and then you can take a look at the possibility of buying in one of the lowest cost areas in the United States, and a beautiful place to live. Thank you.